cop waving him back.
That guy looks like he has KKK tattoos on his arm. Can someone zoom in his arm, please? Right, did you all cover your arms? That was a trick. But I have a joke for y'all. Y'all look like y'all need some laughter in your life. Okay, so.
We got cruisers back here now, too. Very mindful of the situation. Head on a swivel. I got another team member here as well looking out for me. People just don't realize it. When you're a wolf, you create your impact.
Yeah. This guy streaming is the best.
I've been here since day one with you, fam. Come on, man.
My bad.
You're good, man. Hey, take your shot. Go ahead. Take your shot.
Without that badge, you a bitch and a half. Squad car 626. Squad car 623.
We're gonna switch sides. This is seat. Oh shit! Oh shit! He's shooting him. That was a bullet. That was a bullet. Black Freedom throwing stuff. Black Freedom. That was a wood block. In fact, 6 days ago,
So they showed up to the protesters who were protesting with the Gestapo force, and they arrested a handful of people already who were peacefully protesting.
good to see you again.
Good to see
You
you
okay?
again. Yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
I was over there.
I saw you, man. I saw you getting around. So,
Sorry, I couldn't vouch for you yesterday. I just
hey,
didn't see you, and I wasn't gonna
no,
lie
no, no, no,
either.
no.
Yeah.
Don't lie,
That's
ever.
not- yeah, no,
it's
I
not
wasn't
worth it.
gonna
I had media to cover it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
We wouldn't want to lie like you.
Video speaks for itself, darling. That's the beautiful thing about it. Thank God. So there's still some major agitators here, whether people acknowledge it or not, but it is what it is. It's visible to the public.
Yeah. Are you live?
Yeah.
Why are not white allies protecting that black man? What's a water bottle compared to pepper spray? What's a water bottle compared to tear gas and bullets?
They're right
You're
there.
about to lose your
Starting
job.
ship 4. I made it through hundreds of people trying to fight me.
You're at the right
Still here,
time.
baby.
You do not have to
Limitless.
search that hard. Your mama's a bitch, your daddy a bitch, and you a bitch. Big ass bitch.
Hate to cross.
Ain't no restoring police. KKK live as police.
You're taping up license
Cops and
plates.
Klan go hand in hand. Cops and Klan go hand in hand.
They're marching forward again.
Niggas walking. Cops and Klan go hand in hand. Cops and Klan go hand in hand. Fuck you. Fuck you, Star Car
Got there.
625.
Police have now taken the streets.
Hand in hand.
Love taking the streets.
Cops and Klan go hand in hand. Who do you protect? Who do you serve? 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 Without that badge, you a bitch and a half. Without that badge, you a bitch and a half.
We're gonna cross and go to the other side and see what just the view of it.
Badge, you a bitch and a half.
It's a legal place to cross. Can't believe I'm thinking about that. Cross the street.
Don't feel This shit with don't film. This don't film us shit's real sketchy. I would film everybody to say don't film me at this point. They probably CIA. You at a fucking protest. You're the voice of the people. You're like, oh, don't show me being a voice of the people. What? What? You know the police state one when people is going around saying don't film me. Though, I tell you that much.
The leaders of Black Freedom leaving there. No better time for a cigarette, if you ask me. Limitless is neutral here. We're not for or against the cops. We're not for or against the protesters. We're here to make sure no one is silenced. Document this exactly like it goes down. We're not here for followers. In fact, we don't share our videos. Everything by our agency has been 100% organic for the people. You can research yourself.
It was for the people. You'd be on the side of the protester. A little hypocritical.
Sis says, grab the popcorn. Oh, God.
I mean, I guess they'd argue true journalists would be neutral. But when the First Amendment's being attacked and you're part of the First Amendment, it'd kind of be smart to defend the people. You know, just saying.
Got more cops coming from down here. Swooping in. Tow trucks as well. Hey, careful, they're coming. There you go. Hate to see someone get hit, no matter what.
So I think the officers are in this formation because they got tow trucks coming to get rid of the cars. We got older black woman running into the street to get in her car. I can't move from where I am.
How much is that towing bill
I'm gonna get in my
cost
car
the city?
and drive around the block.
I do want to say I said one officer's number. The other two officers that are directly in front of me, their numbers are not on their helmets as they should be when they're in riot gear. One of them is, but it's the very top of her helmet because that's great. This is Eitol's Towing. Eitol's Towing.
The bad guy's towing. If you're a bad guy, you need some towed.
EitolsTowing.com. But it's probably just their job, honestly.
What, tow stuff?
Police contract tons of different
That's a good point.
companies for towing. So I wouldn't say that we should demonize them, although that man definitely had the right to not show up to work today.
Dun, dun, dun.
Where's your body pants, bro? Where's your body pants?
Excuse me, your badge number is on the very top of your helmet. It's hard to read. Can you bend down for a second?
That one has a badge number. That one has a badge number.
I know, but it's at the very top of her helmet. So no, I know, I read his, but
Yo,
just for future protests, it's very hard to see your badge number, and it's supposed to be visible, and that could be problematic.
Protesters are out in very big numbers.
Here, I'll show you. You can see That's the tape that her badge number is written on. And it is definitely not visible.
Scared. Pussies.
So more people will potentially need rides as cars get towed. I don't think that there's any chance of people getting to their vehicles. The police will arrest them if they try to get to their car. They gave us the warning that we had to move our cars when they gave it to us.
Hey, did you guys see yourselves on TMZ today? You guys were so cute. You guys see that? Did that make you proud of yourself? On Father's Day? Did that make your children proud of you? To see you on the news on TMZ?
All right, for anyone who has an extraction vehicle who's watching this live, just it's gonna be chaos if they decide to run into the sidewalks and get people, which they supposedly could do and be justified to do in their fucked up minds. If that happens, you're likely to see just people running on foot in every direction. Just drive up to them, get them in cars, get them out of here. But right now they're focused on apprehending vehicles. Are you guys trying to leave?
No, apparently someone's trying to get everyone to go through. But I like this little system that we have because they're over there.
Okay. Oh.
You good?
Don't roll out into the street.
Right, don't roll out there.
No, they're not letting people cross.
Oh. It was the Columbus police that attacked that double amputee guy. That's what they were talking about. God damn. No lives matter to the police. I'm just saying that. Except the rich.
Of course he doesn't have his badge number display. It's up his ass. It's up his ass. That's that. It's an outrage. Cops and clear go hand in hand. Look at that. Look at that Poindexter motherfucker. Ready to spray. Go ahead, follow your master, Brian. Follow your master. Go ahead, nigga.
We are no longer in the street. Why are you still here? You're the only ones in the street.
I fucking love this.
All right, so people are crossing
They're walking right
now.
crossing.
Then they got descendants like this motherfucker right here. Fucking slave taxes.
They're crossing the street.
There's a
dumbass!
crosswalk here.
That's the Gestapo.
There's literally no one in the road.
This? Pussy? Hey, if you're getting heated, you might want to take a few deep breaths in and a few deep breaths out.
Take a minute for some mindfulness.
They getting them.
They look a little stressed.
The cops are now diverting traffic as they block the intersection by themselves.
I know there's a bunch of people hurt right down this track as well, but I know that there's cops down there, so.
My car's right on the corner, so it's far enough away from here, but close enough that my car actually goes wrong. Will I be able to hop on that?
Depends which one you get.
Right.
Like if I get short track over
but like, if I get the fucking 6 foot walk over there, I'm
oh
fucked.
my god, I know. Some of them I'm like,
Nothing much happening right now. Just police blocking an intersection while we all look at them.
yeah, I can go like a block.
We just got a criminal transport vehicle arrived to the intersection. Yeah, paddy wagon. And that's probably a sign that they're gonna arrest some people.
Even more. Y'all so fucking hypocritical. Take it to the streets to fuck the police.
Government are always hypocritical. It's almost by nature. So by definition.
They don't care if you walk in the street. They can't do nothing about you walking. Like, you don't literally pay your salary. That's why you fucking babies have nights. Walk past.
Right.
3 times. You can go all comfortable.
Were you here last night? We were literally bullying the bullying them. It was so fucking funny. There was a short white girl, and we named her Karen. We were like, Karen, leave pricing people.
All right, they're sending officers over to the intersection where the woman's on the megaphone. They got a paddy wagon here. Cops didn't make it all the way. They stopped before.
Curtis.
Chasing a video.
No. Making sure we get that footage. They're going in.
Seems like that's the that's the corner of this intersection they're most concerned about.
They're just like deep in the street.
When I say fuck, you say fuck. When I say fuck, you say 12. Fuck 12. When I say fuck, you say 12. Fuck 12. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. Abolish police. No racism. Abolish police. Abolish police. Abolish police.
They're bringing the attention somewhere else too.
All organic. You know what happens when you're loyal to people? They start being loyal to you. All organic. You know what happens when you're loyal to people?
pray I don't get arrested for bringing this to everybody. Citizens stepping on the street, putting their bike on the street.
You're trolling.
Hey, he mad as fuck. He can't touch you. He mad as fuck.
Police just want to protest too. They want to protest your right to protest, though. That's the issue.
Shining lights in his eyes now. Well, anybody who's seen our page, we've received death threats and everything. We faced them all. Shit. Cops backed up, gave citizens spacing.
Hey, you guys are blocking traffic. Why did y'all cop when we almost got hit? Where the fuck were you at? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Are they opening the paddy wagon?
We're not that bad, you bitch in the head.
You about to lose your job. Hey, you about to lose your job. Squad car 663.
Oh, hell no.
This is a state of emergency. The police should not be here. Black lives are under attack. This is a state of an emergency. The police should not be here. Black lives are under attack. Oh, don't shut down. Families to go home to. And why do we not still get to neglect? Hopelessness, I'm confused. Why are you out here? Like, we wasn't doing shit, but, you know.
Columbus, Ohio.
In our constitutional right.
United States of America.
Hey. But as soon as I step a pinky toe onto the pavement, they're gonna attack me. When I say fuck, you say cloud. Fuck. When I say fuck, you say cloud. Fuck. When I say fuck, you say cloud. Cloud. When I say fuck, you say cloud.
They blocked the fuck.
Stupid ass piece of shit.
True.
You work for a racist system.
Kind of true. They blocked the fuck out of the street in every way. It's a complete cop protest. You know, I'm gonna call. If they were to arrest people, I'd call it a cop protest. The fact they're arresting people, I'm still gonna call it like a cop riot probably. But still, because they're taking away your right to like not be in a cage by putting you in a cage for no fucking reason.
Nowhere. Where were you, motherfuckers? When we almost got hit by a car just now. Nowhere. You only do your job when you want to.
Shit is
Get
purse.
across. The little Walkman's a different way now.
Once it hits 0 seconds, it's purse season.
As soon as their mayor
It ain't mad.
died,
He's a bad one right there. I want to who's this guy? He look like a black guy. Renee, I want to slide one guy.
So they're trying to leave.
Just want to let y'all know. Because they tried to say funny shit. Especially this one right here. I think he's listening. But he ain't gonna get me.
This is the capital of Ohio. We are a city. If people want to come out here, they're going to come out here.
You see some of the crowd dispersed to the other corner,
they're not.
north side.
Y'all just proved my point though. Because even when, we're out here fighting and saying that we want black liberation, and you attacking us for that. And this ain't no dialogue. Y'all just fucking stupid to understand anything when I say for real. But it doesn't matter what we do, y'all gonna attack us. So I might as well do what the fuck I want to do.
To not become police officers. That's denied in the past for becoming a riot. You higher than 100. You were all literally fools. For a fact.
Not sure what even went on there, but everybody went running.
You worry about getting slapped. They worry about dying over you, dumbass. I want that motherfucking hearing. I want you, like I said, I will have your motherfucking job. I will be your fucking police station. Not one of your guys.
We will be out here. So continue to come out here. We want to tire you bitches out. Because I got all the time in the motherfucking world. Especially for you coon-ass cops. Smile, bitch, smile. You want to ask Massa, can you wipe your ass? You want to ask Massa, can you wipe your ass?
They're getting him.
You a coon-ass bitch. And it's wild. It's wild because your community probably don't even respect you. Like, it's wild how you out here, a whole ass black man. A whole ass black man. A whole ass coon-ass
It's
cop.
not a good place to be right there.
Behind protesters.
Sorry, honey. Ladies first, always.
Mayor, get there! Oh, he putting his hat on. Stay ready. Stay ready.
They're calling him back. He's coming forward with pepper spray. It's calling him back.
Y'all ready?
Where are y'all? Y'all ready to go?
Crowd is ready to throw bottles.
Okay, sorry.
You're all right. I'm giving you space, darling.
I can't get again.
You can tell when they're taking out people.
Yeah.
They're doing it right now. Yeah, they're doing it right now.
Targeting.
Any mini mighty mo. Catch a tiger by himself. If you holler, let him go. Any mini mighty mo. That's what the fuck they're doing to us right now.
Where's your body cam? He got a body cam on. Where's the rest of your body cam at?
But y'all can see this black man thing tell me with this goddamn rubber bullets a few weeks ago. You can kiss my whole black ass.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm waiting for them to shoot me. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Y'all already got a fucking lawsuit for hitting me with y'all motherfucking bike when I didn't even fucking do shit to y'all motherfuckers for trying to stop this shit.
Whoever shined that light, great job. Light. Let's go fight on these bitches. I'm surprised they're not.
So there's still a lot of people that come back after they go run. They come back, throw more. Things happen.
Damn. Big ass import.
Gonna drop this bag. You know, it would be great if we could see leadership come in here and try a peaceful march. But I don't see that should happen.
They're about to bring out the LRADs. Cover your ears. We got intel just like
bringing in some sirens to deafen people. According to what
I've never heard these yet. Not looking forward to it, but we might actually find out what the hell they sound like. Been threats of them in Portland. I think there was like a small threat of it happening in Seattle. It was a large threat that it would happen in Portland, but they just ended up gassing everything because they prefer gas like most fascists do. But they sometimes resort to less obviously psychotic measures every once in a while. It's still fucking stupid anyways.
Uh-oh, you got the frickin'... Oh no, I'm right in front of the damn gun. So they're putting their sight on something back there. We're not sure what's going down. But you start focusing on protesters, you get shot or jumped out here, so no matter your intentions or how pure they are, still get your ass killed. It's the gospel. Cruisers coming in. We're at ground level here.
Blocking the intersection.
Coming across. Just want everybody to know that's viewing this, we appreciate you. We're sorry to deliver such stuff to you, but Limitless was created to deliver others from their limited way of thinking. You have been delivered. Things going on in the street. We're gonna check it out. If you're interested in that van, that gun he's holding shoots wood blocks, and it hurts like hell. 3 days ago, I rolled in front of a SWAT, 14 days ago or so, I rolled in front of a SWAT vehicle. Stuff broke out here. So they're pushing these cars out now. This is not the place to be. It's a place for Limitless, though.
Right.
Hey, that's a half a step up from a little bitch. That should be a compliment for most of you.
Sorry, guys. We got a car coming through here.
He's trying to get back. He's trying to get back. He's trying to go that way.
You just told them to go around. What are you doing?
I bet you I can find where your wife stay. I bet you. Park right there. Ain't nothing gonna happen still.
Man, I'm just addicted to this exercise.
Now we can't walk across the
No, we can't. We got a walk sign.
No, you have
So now they're splitting the gap with the police officers right here.
Oh my God, this crowd's like
So literally, crossroads protest.
Now this is a protest I can get behind. I've never seen something like that. I've never seen this strategy used. Write this down for another possible strategy to protest. Very much like this. One of the best, because then you can taunt them the whole time, and by verbally and by just crossing the street. It's a double protest. I actually really like this. I've never seen this. And the best part is the cops get to be the bad guys that are blocking the street. It's a win-win-win-win. Every side the people are right, and every side the Gestapo is completely wrong. And they're walking around with chemical weapons, fucking M320 launchers with wood blocks apparently, arresting peaceful protesters, which is legally allowed in the First Amendment. I mean, all they've done was broke every literal law and every fucking traffic thing. It's just funny. Can't make this shit up.
Sorry guys, we gotta change out some gears.
Yo, it sounded like he was smashing on like a power bar or something.
Got a very nice private message. So they're gonna be testing these limits, just walking in the crosswalk.
Good.
Beautiful pedestrians, we love you.
Yep. They're doing the job of them. This is pretty funny.
I'm confused. Yep. And you look like you should have been retired from the fucking force. Like, I'm confused. I really don't understand. I will never understand. I will never understand. A fool is no personnel, but my face still serves their master. And then you said, you know.
No, I don't think so. Unless it's streaming. I don't have it. No, it's not streaming. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's not recording.
Why not? Do you want to?
Well, it's not that I don't want to. I can.
Or is it just the top button? If you want to. Or if you want to wait until it's hot.
No, I'm just waiting. Just the presence of it is enough for people. It changes the way they act.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody talking. If he was my dad, I would be ashamed of it. Like, I ain't my daddy.
You've been bullied your whole life. Dirty ass. Fat nose ass.
Booted and booted.
Boy, you fat as hell. They had to get you an extra large.
Smoking on the job, man. Oh, he's smoking on the job. So
Fat ass.
Cracker Joe right here. Look at him. Look at him. Mr. Potato Head ass.
That's Officer 2597.
I really just wish all black cops would resign.
True. Is Bubble West Tim Brown?
Black cops on the force in the first place. Like, I just don't understand what y'all don't understand. I just don't get it. Are you trying to gain reparations through your pension? I'm confused. Because
Bubble, same as your Facebook.
First, slavery would have to be abolished.
Got all your fake narratives, baby. Little bitch.
Is alive and well.
Say that again.
Our 13th Amendment
camera out of my face, homie. What you gonna do?
Excuse me?
He's taking the camera out of my face.
Bitch, you have your camera in your face. Why don't you shut the fuck
No,
up?
I'm not doing that.
Out of here, you
Not
dumb
doing
bitch.
that.
No one wants you fucking
Not doing
anyway.
that.
Don't
Not doing
snatch
that.
people's- I'll
Not
beat your
doing
ass
that.
if you snatch his
Not
phone again.
playing. Hey, this guy's been creating division. Period.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. I got his media. He's been cutting up my footage. My kids love me.
I just don't understand. I don't understand. Right. I've been calling them all night.
I love your kids.
Just another nigga. You still another nigga, just a nigga in blue. You still
Mark, baby.
We both black. So when you put that shit out, you just another nigga, Trav.
You think we're gonna dip out, huh?
You still another nigga, just a nigga
Still love
in
you.
blue. That's what you are. And you know exactly what I'm talking about because Columbus
I have no idea what that was about, but I guess it ain't Tim Brown. I'll tell you that much.
You lost like 10 pounds in the past 3 weeks.
Have I? It's been very hard. Yeah. I've been averaging 3 hours of sleep, a couple hours a day with my kids, my wife, and then just want peace, love, and unity, period. You know? It's hard because I'm not here to protest or any of that jazz.
How's the vibe been tonight?
Rough. Like, just feel it in the air.
It's been like that since Saturday.
You are indoctrinated, black man. You're indoctrinated. You have your own community. You're indoctrinated.
Live on the
To
street.
take their hair to intimidate me, a black woman. We come from the same ancestry roots. Are we not from Mother Africa? Are we not?
They sent the leader of their syndicate security and said it is what it is. But go ahead.
That's the time tell you, nigga boy, come get my water. Nigga boy, don't take those black boys with their saggy pants.
Cordoned off this area.
And don't get mad at me because they're already thinking it. You probably already had some altercations with one of these motherfuckers out
When
here.
they came up and sprayed everyone in the street and took
They don't care about your black ass, right?
Saturday?
Yeah, but this was
Outside of that uniform,
3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
at least I
I
know.
talked with police officers about that, and they said that it killed them to know they had to hold those
And we here to
orders.
protect our community because y'all failed to do so. Did you call the Tiger King guy? Do you have children? Do you have black boys that you have to get the top? That talk that you tell them don't touch anything when you are pulled over. The talk where, oh, be respectful to the officer who may take your life.
But
That doesn't matter because black officers get pulled over all the time. All the time. They don't care about your black ass. You know, even in Florida, Attorney General, the first black Attorney General was pulled over and the cop was like, "Please run everybody's place." That's illegal, first of all. You're not supposed to be running places without a reason. And
the surroundings have been bizarre, you know.
and this little white boy was shaking his little.
You know what's really ironic about
What's that?
tonight is with Malcolm X and how he warned about the liberal white man and his perspectives and how harmful it was to the cause of black people.
yeah, they're towing everybody's car in the street, everything.
He definitely read about that Malcolm line. That Malcolm line's incredible. How smart he was to see after JFK got whacked that you can't trust anybody, and any white Democrats basically, the whole Democratic Party essentially. That was impressive. Malcolm gets a mad prop for being 1,000,000,000% right about it. I mean, like I said, he said the white liberal, but as you've seen with Obama and stuff, it was really just the Democratic Party in general. And so Malcolm was just boom, really smart on that one. Like, that's just boom, like, holy hell. Ever since I heard that one by him, I was like, oh. So, like, the Democrats have been full of shit even all the way back then. I was like, yeah, okay.
Like a Candace Owens type. You're good. You know, he's not paying me any money on one ear, in one ear, and out the other.
Face and shit.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
You know? 'Cause
Ain't no worries,
I
man.
could be out here all night.
I have none. I have nothing
Trust
to
me.
fear on this world.
Nothing, man. Can fear one thing, that's God.
Look at that.
They're both idiots. Fucking dumb. Just go out. As the tweet of God, and as You're like, out of fear, God. The only thing you should fear is not fear of not doing enough to make the world better. Okay, fuck that. That is godliness. Would be to make the world better. So that's fucking. I hate these people. They're all dumbasses in one way or the other. You're the ones that are limitless and not being dumbass. It's still kind of beholden to the concept of what God is and fearing it. What the fuck would you fear God? Like, whatever. Stupid. Fucking stupid. God and fear would be the opposite of the two things, other than the fear of disappointment of a God, maybe. And that's a whole nother philosophical conversation.
Prior, when it was like this 3 weeks ago, you know, people wanted a peaceful protest march out. But we haven't seen leadership like that tonight.
No. I thought it was
and
really
the police.
funny with the lieutenant and the bullhorn, how he was like screaming into the bullhorn, like it's a bullhorn. You don't have to scream into the bullhorn, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a loud crowd, man.
Like, you have a bullhorn, dude. You can speak into it and it yells for you.
I'm not here to laugh, man. I'm in a hard spot, bro.
It was funny.
It was funny.
This is occupied land. We have the right to occupy this space. Okay? Literally pay your bills. We paid for your wedding ring. We paid for your wedding ring. Do you know that? What if I just do a class ring? He got that from Walmart.
Can't do that.
I don't want to make either side.
Can't. All right.
Yeah, gotta be more like statue.
It's hard. Our position's hard. We have to be impartial, okay? Like, I know how we all have our own convictions. We're at a highly, energized area, but still.
We're at a high energized point in history.
No convictions. Completely impartial. Get your ass killed out there, okay, bub? I love you, dude, so I'm shouting out.
I don't know. This guy a little tweaker. The chick with the mic a little tweaker too, but it's entertaining. I don't know about that. I still don't quite understand. I understand the concept of the camera is non-partial. What you say with the camera is partial. I don't understand how you can't distinct the two. Like, hey, my camera, like, I don't know. I mean, if you're trying to split a narrative, sure, but if you're trying to explain what's happening, it's not a narrative. And having a slight bias towards, again, the Gestapo versus the people, and if you're there reporting it and you're not on the side of the people, you're like more on the side of the Gestapo by sheer logic narrative fight. So shit like
that. Storm's coming in 1 hour, according to other people. I mean, like a thunderstorm. Stormtroopers. They're trying to figure out what the plan of action is here. So now they're releasing officers back to their vehicles.
How many KKK tattoos do you have on your body? How many white? There's one over there had a whole sleeve of this shit. It's a patty wrap sleeve and I did it closer. Because if you're gonna arrest us, you just get the fuck over with. Oh, it's a big baby. A mother pig, we fuck the pig. Okay. If you have a child on the street in this area, they are towing unoccupied cars, it doesn't matter.
They've been towing a lot of cars out of here. Streets are basically empty at this point.
You look very angry. You need to knock their face. Yeah.
Looks like they're pulling more officers out in another small crowd. So they're releasing more officers.
He was just cheesing ear to ear. They got some shit for us. Hey, hey, goodbye. Fuck off.
Anyone watching, LVP's an impartial professional agency on site. So we're attached to the justice system. We're not here to pick sides.
No, you should be attached to the First Amendment, not the justice system. What the fuck? This I don't trust people. What does that mean? Pussy. Don't let him in.
Drop this pepper spray. Looks like we're getting some more around here. Step out. People going back up into there. What you doing, Sam? Dude, it's just not coming down. I'll give you a piece of candy right now.
He think he about to put somebody in the back of the cruiser.
What?
Yeah, he opened the door like they about to put somebody in the back.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they opened that back door like, yeah, we about to put somebody in the cruiser. Like, nah.
It's a good thing they didn't.
Bullshit, man.
Who goes to a protest and doesn't want to be seen at a protest?
They're sending another
Stay at home.
officers out now. It's a third.
You're the face of change. You, yeah, I don't want to be the face of change.
From the scene,
You
put
puss.
them all at once. But it's hard to say what they're doing exactly.
Hold on, do I need to do the face thing?
What's it gonna take? You know what we're missing here is some real leadership.
The fuck you need leadership at a protest? This guy definitely trying to instigate. What the fuck do you want? It's a protest with like 80 people. What the fuck do you want them to do? Be happy you got all of this. This was a really solid protest. Except for people getting arrested. Outside of that, it's been pretty good. They've been sawing them down for hours. Like, that's what you want. You're supposed to be like, they physically intimidate the entire population with their psychotic police forcing mentality and an insane set of rules that they're used to control the masses. And you're like, we go there and we bitch at them for hours about how they're fucking pieces of shits that we can't say individually when we see them because they might fuck with us. But when we get into a crowd, we're gonna saw them down and disrespect the fuck out of them like they do the Constitution, like they do the Bill of Rights, like they do to the freedom. and so it's karma.
There's been a constant
I disagree.
protest march, I guess, if you will. Individuals circling the officers in this intersection, Columbus, Ohio.
The sharks going around the pussies.
Street, South High Street.
I like this protest. I disagree with this guy, this white dude, this impartial nut job. This dude fucking blatantly. I enjoyed most of what happened tonight here. I'll tell you that much. It's been entertaining. I like these type of protests. Maybe that's just the fucking like roasting a comedian in me type of logic, but like, I mean, who cares about a march when you have numbers this small? Like, if you have march numbers like Portland, yeah, march, sure, that makes sense, that's cool. But if you have numbers like this, it's better to do this. It's really simple. You do what you have, and like if you have like the Gestapo has, I don't know. I'm about to end this song.
You ever seen Dr. Who?
This looks like a good chance to stop.
Oh, y'all remember the posters in Toy Story? We got a this time. Ooh. With the no neck. This. And you got a neck. Are you guys getting paid overtime? Is there like time and a half?
This has been a long stream. You've watched negotiations on a hit on me to be pulled. No, I don't know if they pulled that hit, but I got a hit on me, at least. Still. A few hits, whatever. Still right here, what are they going to do?
I can see why. This will have a good ending.
So they're pulling them all out.
Yeah, get them out.
Pulling all the officers out after all of that.
Getting all the pieces of shits off the street, cleaning the streets. Piece of shit. Fuck that guy. 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 That's about it. I might have to end this shit soon. Fuck that guy some more. Yep. Fucking pussies. Alright, well that's it. So that's it for this one. Nobody really watches these at all or comments or anything, so but I enjoyed it, so thanks for watching. Peace out.